Are you thinking of buying a home in Toronto, but you don't exactly know what you need to do? Stick around because I'm going to show you. Hey, what's up everyone? Babjachima here, and on this channel, I try my very best to explain everything there is to explain about real estate, including buying a home. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing. And at any point during the video, go down below to the description where I list links to what we discussed, any recommendations I have, and a link to all my socials. Let's get into the video. When buying a home in Toronto or anywhere else in the world, there's usually a 7-phase process. Now, I'm going to start going through the phases one by one, starting with phase 1, determine your priorities. Before buying a home in Toronto, you need to prioritize what is important to you. Is size important? Are you okay with living in an 800 square foot condo, or do you want a big 3,000 square foot house? What features of the home are must-haves, such as a big chef's kitchen or maybe even a pool in the backyard? What's your ideal neighborhood? Who do you want to live around and what do you want to live around? Does it have a good school district? This might be a priority to you if you are thinking about starting a family or you already have a family. How will it impact your commute to work? Are you trying to live closer to work? Or are you willing to change jobs? Do you prefer a turnkey or a fixer-upper? If you don't know what they are, a turnkey is a house that is absolutely perfect, nothing needs to be done to it. You can just move in right away, or you can buy and sell it right away. A fixer-upper, on the other hand, is a property that has substantial work needed, and you can buy it at a discount, renovate it, and sell it for a profit, rent it out, or you can just live in it yourself. And last, what type of home do you want? Do you want a townhouse, condo, detached home? This will all depend on all of your other priorities. Phase 2, set your budget. Once you have your priorities, you need to determine how much you can actually afford. Some questions to ask are, how big of a mortgage can your income and lifestyle support? Have you gotten pre-approved for a mortgage? Being pre-approved in a negotiation can really help your chances of getting a property. How much of a down payment do you have available to you? Have you thought through the closing costs and the fees, like the lawyer fees or the land transfer taxes? Once you've set your budget, we can move on to phase 3, finding an agent. Before buying a home in Toronto, you should choose a real estate agent that can make the entire process much easier. Some things to consider are, go local. People who work in the neighborhood where you want to buy are an asset. Look for an agent with a strong track record in your neighborhood of choice. If they can buy homes and sell homes 100% of the time, then they're the agent for you. Make sure to choose an agent that deals in homes in your price range. If an agent deals with homes from 200k to 500k, which you're not finding in Toronto anywhere, but let's just say that for the example, 200k to 500k, there's no way they'll be able to help you with a home for $2 million. Try finding past clients of the agent to talk to and see if they were satisfied with the service they gave. Once you found an agent, you can move on to phase 4. Start searching for a home. Now you are ready to start searching specific neighborhoods and properties. You should probably spend some time in the neighborhoods. Just walk around, get a little feel of the vibe, and see if you can see yourself living there. Ask your real estate agent to educate you on the current market in the neighborhood and what's happening. Only view properties in your price range. Imagine finding a property that's the best property ever. You love it so much, but it's just outside your budget and you can't afford it. It's just heartbreaking. Phase 5. Make your offer. Once you find the right home, make sure you're ready to put in an offer. You can offer higher or lower of the listing price, or maybe even the same. It just depends all on the market and what the seller is prepared to sell it at. I'm going to explain the very basic components of an offer, but if you'd like to see a detailed breakdown of all the clauses in an agreement to purchase a sale, drop a comment down below and I'll get that out. So, the basic components of an offer. The first one is the deposit. The deposit is typically around 5% of the purchase price and it applies to your down payment on the home. The deposit basically just shows good faith that you fully intend on closing the transaction. Having a higher deposit can persuade the seller to choose you. Inclusions, the things that you want the seller to include in the purchase price. Conditions, standard conditions include home inspecting and financing. Another example of a condition can be you're waiting for your own home to be sold before you buy a new one. And finally, the closing date, the date on which you will own the home. Phase 6, close the deal. Congratulations, you have been successful with your offer. Now it's time to think about the closing process. Arrange any agreed to visits so that you can do some measurements or find out if you need to do any renovations. Get recommendations for trusted tradespeople to do the work that you want to do to your home once it's yours. Get recommendations for trusted professionals like real estate lawyers or mortgage brokers. Finally, get moving tips that will help alleviate stress from the moving process. And now it's time for phase 7. Final steps. You're almost there. Here's what to think about on closing day. Your lawyer will have you sign all the documents necessary a couple days before closing. Once the seller's lawyer has received all the funds from your lawyer, the home will close and the keys will be yours. So there you have it. I really hope this helped, and if you have any questions at all regarding real estate or anything in general, you can comment them down below, or you can just DM me on Instagram at babja.chima. I'm not currently a real estate agent, I'm getting my license, but I am truly passionate about real estate, and I'm making these videos so I can soak everything in and help my future clients like no one else. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.